back to Restore Thrive. We are talking about the Couch Stretch 2.0. We're giving you guys this exercise today because a lot of people have a problem getting into the full couch stretch position, or when they're in there, they're really not able to execute the stretch the way it's designed to be. So what we're going to do today is show you a good alternative that allows you to control the position and get more out of this particular mobilization. So the way we're going to set this up today, we've got a box, we've got a pad to kneel on, and what you're going to notice is that I've got about 2 fist widths between the box where I'm going to put my leg and where I'm going to put my knee on the ground. And that's going to buy me a little more room through the front of my hip to allow me to stay in this position. So what I'll do is get down on the pad. I'll show you with my right leg. Knee's going to go on the pad. I'm going to get my left foot out in front, get it in line with my hip, and then from here, I'm going to come up into a tall position here. So you can see I'm closing down that angle between my hip and my foot. And what I'm going to work on first is kind of tilting my pelvis backwards, pulling my pelvis underneath me, taking a breath in, exhaling, pulling my rib cage down just slightly, more so pulling my belly button in. I don't want you to be in this position. You want to stay upright, lightly engaged here. I'm feeling a nice pull through the front of my hip. I'm going to hold this position for just 30 seconds here and stay active. So I'm trying to squeeze my butt, open up the front of my hip. Once I get 30 seconds in this position, what I'm going to do is start to unlock my pelvis a little bit and let myself go into a little bit of extension and a little bit longer kind of lunge position here, which looks a lot like sport when I'm running or when I'm cutting. And all I'm going to do is try to oscillate back and forth. When I come back, I'm going to try to pull my pelvis underneath me, squeeze my butt a little bit. When I come forward, I'm going to let my pelvis tip forward. I'm still keeping a little tension through my belly button. And then I'll come back, try to pull up a little bit here. When I come forward, I'm going to let that pelvis start to tip forward. I'm also thinking about my front leg, my knees coming over. My instep, it's not going outside of my foot. So I'm going to rock back and forth for about 30 seconds. I've probably been at it longer than that now. I'll dismount and do the same thing on the other side. So that's the Couch 2.0. Again, 30 seconds in that static position, staying engaged, 30 seconds oscillating back and forth with a little bit of anterior, posterior pelvic tilt. Do that on both sides before you get into your training. If you're going to squat, if you're going to pull, if you're going to step, if you're going to lunge, if you're going to run, basically be an athlete, you should be able to do that. Give it a try. Let us know what you think. We'll talk to you again soon.